To learn a language, it's not enough to just drink its water. You need to get completely immersed. You need to dive deep into its culture, to experience the language as much as possible. This is what we call immersion. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Indeed, immersion is a complete dive. In this case, diving deep into a language means simulating living or actually living in the new language, as if you were reborn in a country where that language you are learning is spoken, or as if you had moved there, having to read, speak, think, and finally live within that culture, and especially to feel the emotions of each sentence, each word, each thought in the new vocabulary. Imagine you're a movie actor, and you must play a role that is completely different from who you are. You're a nice person, right? But in the film, you have to act as a tough guy. So, be tough. And play each scene as if you were that character. Suppose you are a serious and shy person, but in the movie, you must be a joker. Then, act out each scene as if you were a prankster. Only then you can be a good actor. And believe it or not, every good actor or actress truly enjoys playing a different role from their own personality. This is a way to expand talent, to challenge one's own abilities. At first, this may be somewhat difficult. But for sure, it becomes easier and more fun when you start to master your mind to force it to open up to new things. Well, I assume you are not American, nor British, nor a native English speaker, right? No problem. Let's start a simulation. Imagine that you are now living in England, or the United States, or Australia, or anywhere else where everyone speaks English. So, you not only have to learn their language, you need to live in this new world, to immerse yourself deeply in this new universe. If you do this exercise daily, even if it's just for a little while, half an hour, 15 minutes, or at least 10 minutes, but every day, then your brain will absorb English much more easily than someone who spends years studying in the traditional school model. Immersion study. This is the methodology of our channel's English course, and with it you will reach fluency in the English language. Believe it. Follow our instructions, do the practical exercises, and have fun learning without worrying about time. And before you know it, you'll be surprised by yourself, reading, listening, and speaking better. Step by step, evolving ever. But then you might be wondering, is it possible to immerse yourself in English without traveling abroad? Yes, it's perfectly possible. Many people think that they need to live in a certain country to learn the language spoken there. Well, that's a good idea, of course, but it's not necessary to do that to immerse yourself in English. Absolutely. You can simulate this immersion by practicing wherever you are, even alone. We'll teach you how. In fact, there's something that happens a lot to those who go on exchange programs abroad, often spending a fortune, is that they are frequently limited to a small environment, and when they go out on the street, they have little real interaction with people. Because the truth is that people in general are very reserved with strangers. Moreover, unless you already have a friend or acquaintance in that other country, it won't be easy to find someone with free time to chat with you. That's why many people return from an exchange program with very little language acquirement. Sometimes they even come back frustrated because they go there under pressure to learn. A trip abroad is much more rewarding when you have already internalized the language, gained a certain confidence to interact with people, and have some knowledge of the foreign culture. If you demonstrate a certain self-confidence, people will also feel more comfortable interacting with you. That's why, when you learn English with an immersion methodology right from the first lessons, you progress quickly, gain self-confidence, and make better use of every opportunity that arises for interaction with native speakers of the language you're learning. That's how our complete English course works, which you can find on our channel. Follow the lessons sequentially and do the recommended practical exercises. To take your first steps on the topic covered, watch the video Starting Your English Immersion. You will see how easy, yet truly efficient, it is to immerse yourself in the new language and become part of the international community of English speakers. Now, please support our work. Simply subscribe to our channel, like our video, and leave an encouraging comment. Happy studying! And happy diving!